Hey everyone, this is Impossible from frontwardsgamer.com, here to give you a little tutorial or a commentary on how to jungle Enchantress. As you can see, I random Enchantress, so I do get a bit of bonus gold, which I normally wouldn't get if I picked her normally. So I will have a little bit of an advantage when it comes to picking items. Now the first skill I pick with Enchantress is Enchant. This is a key skill in jungling, as it allows you to take a creature under your control and fight for your side for a duration of 80 seconds. If you use that on an enemy hero, on the other hand, it slows them down by 20% to level 1 and then all the way up to 50 as you level it up. The loadout I go for in the jungle is mostly lots of regen. So 1 tango, 1 salve, 3 on wood branches for some stats. And I'm going to use my bonus gold to buy myself a Sage's Mask. Sage's Mask gives you plus 50% mana regen. And usually Enchantress doesn't have too many problems regarding mana. But if you're planning on ganking early on, it is always good to have stable for mana regen. And pretty much Sage's Mask gives you all the regen you need for the beginning of the game. Well, lots of pauses. I'll just fast forward this one. Beauty of a recorded game. Okay. Unlike other junglers, which have to start off here at the small camp and then progressively move to the medium camps here, and then the hard camps here and there, Enchantress can start off directly in a medium or a hard camp because her enchant ability gives her allows her to take control of a really good creep who can tank up most of the damage and deal most of the damage. So it makes clearing hard camps and medium camps very easy at the beginning of the game. So we'll just wait for the jungle camp to spawn. There it is. And I'll take over that satyr. And look how quickly I can just clear this hard camp. Considering I'm level 1, this is very, very quick. See, the satyr's making very easy work of the creeps. What you also have to keep in mind with Enchantress is the fact that you control the creep completely. I mean, you can even choose to use his abilities like I do here, except shoot it the wrong way. And you also get any aura or passives. You know, it's just like if you're a normal creep, except you're controlling everything he does. So you can see my creep here is taking quite a bit of damage, but he's just able to tank it right now because satyrs are very, very good creeps to enchant early on. Here, this is another hard camp, and as you can see, I can enchant more than one creep at a time. I think this enchant is for a total of 80 seconds, and and the spell has a 30-second cooldown. Yeah, 30 seconds. So you can have up to 3 creeps at once, in theory. Then the cooldown drops as you level it up, so you can end up having maybe 5-6 creeps at once, which can make you jungle very, very quickly and put a lot of pressures on towers early on in the game. As well, if you've got good micro skills, you can be very effective in early ganks if you manage to get a stun with a centaur early on. So the first item I get isn't an item I would normally recommend if you're excuse me, if you're jungling. It's I'm getting an orb, not an orb, an urn, and basically the urn fills up with charges every time you kill an enemy hero or an enemy hero dies with you. And since you're in the jungle, this will never really fill up with charges. But since I'm planning on doing a lot of ganks and try and put pressure on enemy heroes, the urn can still prove pretty useful for healing myself or allies.
Missing top.
Yeah, and also gives really good stats. I mean, it keeps the mana regeneration. It gives you some extra strength. So that's always good to have in tank creeps, like in this case. Normally, I would recommend to go power treads first. So these, they're really effective in Enchantress, especially since you're gonna need to set them on intellect at the beginning for the mana regen, or even on strength if you're tanking a bit more damage, and then you can always switch them out to agility. And I mean, Enchantress is a hero which, you know, she can snowball. She can snowball the game if she gets good feed early on. Her ultimate does a lot of damage depending on how far away you are, and if you have good agility with that good attack speed, you're going to be able to do massive damage very quickly, especially to heroes who are running away. Now this creep here, he can actually raise the dead. That's why there's these little skeletons. So when there's corpses nearby, I can just press this and more skeletons are summoned, which is nice. Very good pushing creep. I mean, jungling Enchantress isn't too different than jungling Chen, except Chen once he has a creature under his control, it lasts forever and they get extra health. So Chen is a better jungler, although Enchantress can still. She's probably better early game than Chen. She can probably do a bit more early game damage with her jungle creeps. But yeah, in general, Chen is the better jungler in this case, which is why I think he's 3-star and Enchantress is only 1 or 2. Can't exactly remember. So the other lanes seem to be fairly balanced. I think we're getting owned a bit in mid. Troll just got killed. But yeah, I'm getting pretty decent farm so far. I'm making my way to my power treads. And it's only 5 minutes in, already have an urn. I've got boots. And I haven't used that much regen. Was never really in any particular trouble, so you could say this jungling is going pretty well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Again, now I should have enough to buy my next piece of my power treads, but I think I'm going for gloves first. Yeah, as you can see there, I pulled the creep wave since I saw that the creeps were moving dangerously close to the enemy tower here. This is gonna give my teammates here some breathing room, a chance to pull back and not being in constant fear that Magnus or Husker can jump them. In the meantime, I'm still clearing hard camps very quickly. I'm having no problems whatsoever jungling. That's it. And yeah, I mean this is basically what you do to jungle Enchantress. She's really simple once you get the hang of it. It can be a bit difficult, a bit tedious at first to learn how to micro the creeps and how to use all their abilities at once. But if you manage to get a few combos with them, you realize that Enchantress is very good early on in the game. And then she's also got the heal, which is very good also early on. It heals herself and any allied units around her. So my jungle creeps are gonna get healed from that in case they're taking too much damage. I get healed from that and any ally I have next to me.
Unseen, but not unstewed.
So let's see, we're 7 minutes in. I'm just about to hit my level 6. I've got pretty decent feed. Getting treads and urn before 8 minutes is usually good. After that, I think I go Aghanim Scepter with Enchantress. And basically what Aghanim Scepter does is it increases the range and I think decreases the mana cost of your ultimate. So since your ultimate does damage, depending on how far away you are, the more range you have, the better. That means the more damage you'll be able to deal. Let's see. Hopefully soon enough, I should be getting some action against other players. There should be a gank coming up pretty soon. In the meantime, I'm jungling very quickly, trying to make the most out of it. Because like I said, if I get an Aghanim Scepter, 15-minute Aghanim Scepter, that would be perfect. Because the amount of damage Enchantress can do with an Aghanim Scepter early on is incredible. Like you always underestimate Enchantress. You think, oh, look at her, she's Bambi. She's a female Bambi. She can't do much, and then she starts ulting, and wow. There's Windrunner making her way up. I spot her here, but don't really do anything since I was in the middle of jungling a camp. But my teammates here, we can make something happen. So, let's see. Lion and Chaos Knight get shackled. Chaos Knight uses ult while Lion falls. He manages to take down Magnus just in time, but he's taking a lot of damage. So this is when I move in. So I'm moving in with my Centaur. Gonna try and steal a kill or two off that. Okay, there. Now I'm gonna start ulting. Or not. That would have been a good time to use an ult. Yeah, I'm gonna try and send in my Centaur, try and land a stun. Now Troll comes there, Huskar's taking massive damage, and I managed to get the last hit with that. That's kind of silly of me. Should have left that for Troll. But anyways, you can see how Enchant is just slowing her a lot. And if she hadn't used Windrun, it would have been an easy kill. She managed to dodge my ultimate thanks to that. But otherwise, you could see like Enchantress's ultimate, her impetus, it does a lot of damage. And earn charges. I mean, another reason why you really don't need to rush out and earn is that if you already have a heal, like you've got your Nature's Attendants. So it was kind of a bad choice by me to rush out earn. I probably should have gone Power Treads, but either way in the jungle it shouldn't matter too much. See, the one kill I got gave me a pretty big boost in XP and gold. So I think, yeah, I'm going for a wand next. Which is going to help me mostly clear out some space here, because the 3 ironwood branches and eventually become just a wand with the magic stick in the recipe. So it's going to clear out my inventory, and I'm still going to keep the +3 on all my stats given to me from the ironwood branches. And on top of that, I can almost buy my first piece of Aghanim Scepter, which, you know, it's encouraging 10 minutes into the game to already be building your Aghanim Scepter once your core items are already finished. Ooh, things are not looking good in bot lane. Yeah, everyone seems to be down there. Hopefully we get a few kills. I'm not going to show the whole game, but we did end up winning this. It's, yeah, but after about 15 minutes, that's when we started really doing well, getting the kills, pushing. And that's more or less when I'm going to stop my video, because that's more or less everything you need to know about jungling Enchantress. Like, it doesn't get much more complicated than this. Just usually enchant the strongest creep in a hard camp, let him follow you around, and yeah, pretty much start farming hard. And gank. If you have a Centaur or use a stun, that's really good. Stuns are always good, no matter what time in the game you are. Whether it's just a minute in or an hour into the game, stuns are always good.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So we can see we lost one tower down here. We lost, and the enemy lost a tower up there. So far, games 4 to 5, it's pretty balanced. I'd say maybe our opponents have the upper hand since our Chaos Knight died once or twice. How many times did he die? He died once. And our Troll died once. So you could say the opponents have the upper hand. But we're going to start catching up just about now. So big team fight going on in the middle. I move in. Look at the damage. Look at the damage on Magnus. Thanks to my ultimate. Like, it takes down easily 10% of his health per hit. So you can see Enchantress is just very good for early ganks. Her slow combined with her ultimate is very strong, very deadly. Makes whoever's slowed is an easy target after that. And especially since the more they try to run away, the more damage you'll end up doing. Now this Invoker foolishly tries to take on the whole team. And just gets away thanks to Ghost Walk. I'm not sure if he would have been able to get away without it. They probably would have dived them. Chaos Knight and Troll would have gotten the kill inside the base. In the meantime, I've managed to get that assist on Magnus, which brings me up to nearly 2,000 gold. That's almost halfway through to my scepter, and that's only 13 minutes into the game. Now here I start farming the enemy's jungle, because anyways, we've got map control. They don't have this this tower and their top tower. So I can pretty much farm their jungle without the risk of being ganked, because I could see them coming in case they are. And here, Windrunner tries to get Lion, doesn't see I'm there, but manages to Windrun away before I could get the killing blow. And here the combination of 3 versus 2 is really not going our way. And yeah, Lion manages to die. I get away, and in the meantime Kunkka throws in a pretty good ult. And we'll be able to finish off Magnus and Husker if everything goes our way. Slow on Husker pretty much gives him no chance. Magnus dies as well thanks to the Tidebringer from Kunkka. And here, this is when Urn comes in useful, when you don't have mana and you desperately need health. In that case, Urn brought me back to 2/3 HP, more or less. So out of that little space of 2 minutes, I managed to get an extra 2 assists. And yeah, I'm slowly starting to build my Aghanim Scepter. So things are looking nicely for me. And we managed to get a lot of important kills there. As you can see before, I think we're losing 5-4. Now we're winning 11-6. So we basically managed to wipe their whole team. Thanks to that. And the fight is going to continue up top, actually. Except Lion probably should not have gone in by himself. So that was an easy target for the Dire team. And Kunkka just narrowly gets away. Or not. Gets shackled. Power shot, and yeah, he will go down. So here I'm just by myself against 3 people. So I quickly rush to the shop, try and hide. I probably should have left my creep a bit in front to block the pass. Yeah, exactly. My creep actually managed to block my opponents from getting to me, so I was able to TP back to base safely. And I managed to escape and avoid death, which is always good. So I pick up my Staff of Wizardry and my Blade of Alacrity, leaving me just 2.2k off my Aghanim Scepter. And after that, it's all gonna be easy for me, especially since the other team doesn't seem to be farming that well. Like we've got the advantage from tower gold and map control in general. The advantage we get from that.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So right now my main priority is just to get the Aghanim Scepter. My team right now is just cleaning up top. They should be able to get a few kills. I think they tried to contest the tower, but were unable to, so that's a shame. But we're still able to get a kill on Magnus and on whoever was there, Husker as well. Fell. And in the meantime, yeah, I'm just gonna be jungling. Where am I? There. Try and get this Aghanim Scepter as quickly as I can. So like with Enchantress, you're really meant to balance out farming and early ganks, because Enchantress is a very effective early game ganker. She can quite easily secure a few kills within the first 10 minutes. So it's always nice to be able to jump out the jungle and get a few kills, and then jump back in and keep on farming. It really allows you to get really good items early on. So I'm kind of a bit late on the Aghanim Scepter, a bit later than I would have liked. Probably if I participated in more team fights or yeah, got a few kills, ganked a bit more. I don't know why the game's lagging a bit. I think I was lagging during the match. Weird. Anyways, hopefully this should stop in a few minutes. A few seconds even. And one of our guys is connected. But he should reconnect anyways. I'm just gonna fast forward this. Boom, back in the game. But yeah, pretty much this is it. This is how you jungle Enchantress. I decided to this time to show you how jungling works in a pub game. I was pretty lucky that I didn't get ganked in the jungle, because usually in the jungle does leave you kind of vulnerable. So yeah, just remember, enchant the strongest creep. Go for early ganks, because your enchant is also very powerful against other heroes. This is very deadly, and pretty much as soon as you get your level 6, you should be able to secure quite a few kills for your team. And I hope this helped, and keep an eye out for my other videos. Thanks a lot.